Hello everyone, welcome back. It has been way too long. So for those of you wondering where I've been, what I've been doing, the three of you that there are anyway, what's been going on? We had a ton of time where I couldn't stream because we had vacation, right? So I've mentioned this before. I'm married. I've got 2 kids. Starting at the end of December, we were on full-blown Christmas vacation mode, which then bled into New Year's vacation mode, and then just my family on the whole has been super busy. I just have not had the time to dedicate to streaming that I've wanted to do. But all the craziness is done. We're in February, ready to start it up again, making some changes to the schedule. So we're moving it down to 1 day a week to start. I don't know if this is going to be permanent, if we're going to extend it. We're just feeling it out, just making sure I've got all the time I need to adequately devote to this. Part of the problem was I was committed to this 2 days a week stream. It was really hard to balance my time. So that was the first thing. The second thing is we have a bunch of new equipment. I hope that I'm coming in clearer and less garbled than I was before. I have a new mic. Thank you to a Christmas present to from Dr. V and Evil Ninja Cat. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for the wonderful mic. I think it's working great. Anybody that's listening, hit me back. Tell me if the mic sounds better than in previous streams or worse. Just need to know. I'm curious. So that's the other thing. Got a new headset. Other headset broke. That was another Christmas gift that I've got. So the technology for my stream is improving. Also, for those of you not aware, I am no longer on Twitter. I'm trying to keep this as apolitical as possible, but the long and the short of it is Elon Musk can get fucked. I'm not supporting him. I'm on Blue Sky now. The usernames are all the same. You haven't missed anything with that. So if you want to find me on Blue Sky, follow me there. We're going to try and build a little community and keep things, running smoothly. So it's been a minute. I haven't even had a chance to really dig into where we are with this. I know that we got into Kirkwall, did a bunch of stuff there, left off here. I'm playing this by ear. It's been so long. I haven't even really had time to game privately, let alone publicly, for a while. So this is going to be fresh. I'm coming into this a little noobish. If I remember correctly, over here is where we've got a bunch of gear from our DLC. I've got all the DLCs for Dragon Age 2. When you get the DLC, you basically get a bunch of cool gear that you guys can loot for yourself. So let's see, I think this is a lot of I think this is all gear if you're a rogue. I think the assassin is rogue gear. Let's see, Memento of Legacy, special deliveries. Got some blood dragon armor in there. That's not going to work for a mage build. Again, we're coming at this fresh, so bear with me. I think a lot of this is no. Okay, Mark of the Assassin is DLC. Legacy is DLC. Okay, I think, did we already get the... Maybe it was this cache. Maybe we already got the stuff. Let's check the inventory. Did. Okay, so we did get the good gear. Fugitive's Mantle. When it's green like that, that's how you know you're looking at the good stuff. Okay, so we already picked this stuff up. Good, that's done. All right. Okay, so leaving all this other stuff here. I think we've already talked to Gamlin. Let's take a quick look at our journal, find out what quests we've got to run. So we've got the Wayward Sun. Let's see, Varick's sources say there's been a number of Templar raids held down in Lowtown, Elven Aliage. You can't verify why. Alright, Active Mercy. Let's see, mages being transported from Starkhaven. Black Powder Promise. Varick says a dwarven merchant named Jarvis has been offering a lot of coin for muscle, shepherding wolves. So this is all Varick's rumors. Let's see, main plot, what do we got? Long Way Home. Deep Roads Expedition, and Enemies Among Us. Night Captain Cullen, okay. The way it should be: take Aveline to find the ambush. Okay. Talk to Varric and Lowtown's Hangman Pub. Okay, let's. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Secondary. Meet Anzo and Lowtown. Okay. The Bone Pit. Loose ends. All right. Premium content. Memento of the Past. Blood Dragon armor. Okay. Black Emporium. Go back to the Black Emporium. Okay. Memento of the Past. Let's see. Mark of the Assassin. Okay. Memento, the Assistant, the Incident at Chateau Hain. There's a Memento Warrior item pack. Rogue item pack. We already did the rogue item. Okay. That's what those were. Okay. So we got the mage item pack. Didn't touch the warrior rogue because we don't need them. Black Emporium. That's something we can visit. Yep. Blood Dragon armor. Not going to. Basically, the rogue, the warrior, the Blood Dragon, not useful to a mage build in any way, shape, or form. Not going to touch that. Okay. All right. Let me see here. All right. Sorry about that. Let's check this here. Finding my groove again. This is going to be a rough one. It's like, riding a bike again. You never really forget how, but you're never quite as good the first time back on as you were originally. You got to work up to that. All right. Salmon.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Ugh. Address to Gamlin. Payment is now due. Oh, yeah, because Gamlin's like pretty much useless.
What is that stain?
Damn, this ain't a bunk bed. Well, it is a bunk bed, but it's a 3-level bunk bed. Check that out. Okay. Are we all just sharing a bed together? Is that what's happening? Yeesh.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Don't blame him.
Okay, I think this is actually kind of interesting. So we've got a 3-level bunk bed, but we also have the luxury of a fire in the house. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Also, we don't get access up there, but there's clearly a space up there. And we've got a whole room. Granted, this is from the DLC, but I figure it feels like we're wasting this room, right? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Do we need to talk to anybody here?
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels.
Ooh, rough.
My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life. Let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
She's really not worth it if she's a mage hater.
Your mother's dead. Let it go.
When I was a girl, your grandmother was the young, beautiful, noble mother all my friends wished they had. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all 3 of you. Oh, Bethany. She was such a sweet little girl.
Yeah.
Never cried, just looked at you with those big eyes.
I miss her too.
She was so young to be taken from us.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
There was nothing we could do.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The Darkspawn would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Bethany. I miss her. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Bethany, but with luck, I can at least give us a home.
All right. What's this?
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
Let's see. Writing desk. Nothing there. Retrieve anything in my stash? No, I have put nothing. I have put nothing in my stash. Anything from you, Carver?
I'm with you, brother. For now.
For now, yeah. You're a dick, Carver. Telling you, love mage class. Always loved playing a mage. I will never not want to play a mage. But, let's see. I think. But in DA2 let's check out the Black Emporium. Who you get as a companion depends on the class you pick. And I don't know why they decided this. Probably not to increase the amount of mages. But when you pick a mage, Carver survives, Bethany dies. Bethany, by far, in my opinion, better follower. Carver's kind of a dick. Like, you can make him better. We're going to try and take the path that has him turning into a... oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. What is going on? There's two paths you can take. One is a Templar, and one is the thing that we were playing in the first one. The guys that fight the Darkspawn. Why can't I remember the name? This is the most new Grey Warden. Oh my god. That was a serious brain fart. I don't know what's going on. I really need to get back in this game if I couldn't remember Grey Warden. Anyway, so Carver's path, he can either be a Templar or a Grey Warden. Now, there's a lot of people that are going to be like, make him a Templar, really dig into that conflict. Me personally, I think he's a big enough dick as it is, and I think driving him towards the Grey Warden path, he becomes a lot more tolerable and easier to deal with. So that's what we're going with Carver. Bethany, on the other hand, much better. She's a delight, and I wish you could play it with her as a mage, but you can't. If you play a rogue or a warrior, you get Bethany. Almost, to me, makes it worth it. Also, not gonna lie, the warrior and rogue builds in this game are pretty legit. Like, you can do some serious damage. As much hate as this game gets, I really do like the combat in this better. It's not that I hate the more tactical-based combat of the first one. I like the more action RPG type combat in this one. And they did a good job of balancing it out. It's a little button mashy, yeah, but you feel powerful, especially as you level each one up. I was doing a tandem playthrough of this game. This is on my PS3. The tandem I was doing on my Xbox through Game Pass. And I gotta say, playing as a warrior on Game Pass, because that's what I'm doing on that playthrough, it feels good. It feels devastating. Every time I level up, I can see the improvement. It's no joke. Anyway, here we are, Black Emporium. We got an urchin child. What's up with you?
Manhandle the urchin.
Don't manhandle the urchin.
He's not for sale. Find your own.
We got a pile of bones and a book. Okay. Xenon the Antiquarian.
I am the great and magnificent Xenon the Antiquarian.
Okay. Yeah, I got that from your little headshot. Okay, let's see. James, relics, and antiques. Okay, so I think so we can buy and sell interesting items here. Not going to do that yet because I haven't built up enough gold. Actually, I can sell some stuff though. Let's see. Yep. Because not using a lot of this. Don't need the apostate's robes. Let's keep the jewelry because I think that jewelry we can put on followers. And let's get rid of all the trash. Cool. Okay, at least we sold that stuff.
Hard to find.
Crafting materials. Okay, so you can buy a bunch of crafting materials here. And some elixirs. Not bad. We'll get into that later. I'm not going to get deep into this. Like I said, I've got elixirs of arcane technique, greater vessel. Okay, so these are potions you can drink that increase stats. Very cool. Definitely going to be coming back to these. But like I said, this is going to be a very laid back and relaxing playthrough. I don't have any intentions of trying to be serious about this right now while I'm trying to reacquaint myself with this game. Remember where we are, the backs of screaming. Let's see. From a man I met in the Silent Plains, he spoke little and... Okay. This is a big story. I'm not going to read to you guys while we're playing. I'll come back to that. The picked apples of Arlathan. Okay. I'm sure these are funny. I'll keep the codex on upgrades. Let's see. Ooh, discarded weapons and armor. Okay. Well, let's take these and see what we got.
Those plebeian items. Take what you like.
Andraste's nude riposte. Okay.
No charge.
Honestly, check it out. Andraste was stacked. Not bad. I know it's a statue in a video game. I'm just making a joke. I'm not actually attracted to it. The Mirror of Transformation. Oh, I think this is... Yep, okay, that's right. You can... Alright. That's fine. I'm not changing Hawke's appearance. But if you wanted to, the Black Emporium lets you, so that's kind of cool. Relics and Antiques, we already saw that. We already saw that. Okay. Creepy sound effects. I mean, they add the atmosphere. Let's see. Emporium Golem.
That's Gollum's name. Is Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum III.
Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum III.
He's my favorite.
All right. Okay. That was nice and easy. Let's get out of here. We did the Black Emporium. So anyway, let's just try and clear these things out one bit at a time. I think Bone Pit and Loose Ends. Sure, let's check those out. So going back to my new schedule. So I'm still going to do 2 hours. Some of you, I forgot to mention, you may have noticed I'm now starting at around 7 as opposed to 8. That's, again, to make things a little bit easier. We got weird schedules here with the kids and our work schedule. I'm just trying to kind of balance everything out. I may stay doing this on Wednesdays. We may shift to like Thursdays and just do Thursdays from 7 to 9. We might be going to 9 today. We might be going to 10. I don't know. We're playing it loosey-goosey. We're just kind of dipping our toe back in to feel things out. Let's talk to Hubert here.
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You
Yeah?
look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do.
Oh,
I had to
will.
suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Listen, you froggy bastard. Insulting my people is not exactly the way you go about getting help. Let's see. Investigate. What happened to the workers?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
Yeah.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
Nobody will go?
The bone pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The bone pit is mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless. Okay. You hire Ferelden?
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Of course. Who else would be pathetic enough?
God, you're such a dick,
all
Carver.
of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
You know I'm one of them.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not
Yeah.
referring to you, of
Yeah,
course.
you froggy
My
bastard.
workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Let's see. Alright. What are you paying?
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Alright, that's all I needed to
I'll
know.
head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
So, a human, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad.
You could have just stopped me, Blondie.
Why waste a perfectly good setup?"
Yeah. Carver's a dick. Look at that. Ruined Varrig's joke. Seriously. What a dick of a brother. Let's see. Hold on. We're checking here. We're doing Athenril, loose ends. Blooming Room. First, I'm going to go to Athenril, and then we're going to go to the Bone Pit. Something else I'm thinking about, too, is this game, obviously, it's a PS3. It looks dated. I'm thinking that I may switch over. Like, I may start a duplicate mage run through and do everything we've done so far on the Xbox 360. And then you can actually see some of the achievements and things like that we're going to proc. I don't know. Anybody that's catching up with me, let me know whether you follow me on Blue Sky or Twitch or any of those, what you think. If you'd rather just see better graphics and see what this game can look like on a more modern system, might be worth it. I don't know. Hey, Thinril.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Neither did I.
Oh, shut up,
Or
Carver.
are you not too proud to make some coin?
So, if you guys remember when we first came in, we first arrived in Kirkwall. We had a choice to either join with her, who's I believe a thief or a smuggler, or join with a pair of mercenaries. So we chose her because the mercenaries are dicks, and I just like the idea of Hawke being a smuggler. Excuse me. And it's been a year later, so that's basically what happened. We survived our first year. We've paid off our debt to her, and now we're getting the job too. So let's see.
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic.
Damn right,
If you
I'm
know what
fucking
I mean.
Hawke. Nobody ain't
I
like
sent
me.
some men to fence
Ain't
a bit of
nobody
cargo
like me.
down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Let's see. What kind of goods?
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items.
They
Fine
do.
fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a high-town merchant.
I like it.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Oh, Carver, you're such an ass.
Avert your eyes.
I think you have to have positive rivalry with Carver too in order to get him to be a Grey Warden. So, not sure that's going to happen here, but it's really hard to get positive rivalry with Carver. Another reason why I hate him so much. Let's see. Bait and switch. Loose ends. First sacrifice. Let's see. We got abandoned ruins. Wilmot's camp. Sundermount ambush site. Alright. Let's try loose ends. Docks and I think that's the one we just picked up. Also, again, while I'm hitting on it, for those of you that do, those trusted few that follow me, oh, here we go. Boom, baby. We got more. We got more. Firepower.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here, but they did.
Just how old were you?
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15, but I can usually pass for a man. My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned Darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for a Thenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Yeah, keep the goods and start over.
Why not take what a Thenril gave you, and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean? In Lothering, there were always families willing to take in a strong lad and a few girls to help with the cooking. My father was a farmer, before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for a Thenril. I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
All right. Carver like that. I think what's hard with Carver, you got to kind of choose like the good and noble path every single time. Which, don't get me wrong, I always tend to play a good Hawke too, but I like doing like sarcastic or middle of the road choices too. Alright, let's just go back this way. And that's the other reason I hate Carver, is like, the best version of Carver is a Grey Warden in my opinion. But like, to get there you have to make sacrifices in the way you play the game. And that to me is not worth it. Bait and switch. Let's see. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's the... Interesting. Hold on. I could have sworn there was a way to change the night. No, maybe not. Loose ends. Yeah, let's go back and do loose ends. Where's the bone pit? I know there's a way to get there. I'll have to check the quest. That's what it's going to be. I've got to check and see what the name of the quest is where we're checking the bone pit. I thought it was just the bone pit, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, where are you, Thenril?
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
The goods are stolen.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie, but your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
All right. Varric like that. Yeah, and going back to the decisions, like that's kind of where I landed, is like, that's kind of what I was talking about, is like a lot of choices to get Carver to like you means choosing options that are going to have negative impact with a lot of other people. And again, Carver is one of the harder ones to do. A lot of the others you can get it back, but it's just annoying all around. Like, and again, mage is my favorite class, but like, I don't know. I'm anal about like getting those perfect playthroughs. And let's see. Hold on. What is the bone pit one? Let's see. It's literally called go to the bone pit and find missing. Where's the bone pit though? Like, how do I get to the bone pit? Let's see. Sunder Mount. Wounded Coast. Magistrate's Orders. Enemies Among Us. There should be a bone pit option here. I'm probably missing something. Don't know what I'm missing, but like, excuse me. I think, no, it's not here. I'll come back to the, where's the F is the bone pit. We got Anders Clinic. High tower. Did not mean to go back there. I'm gonna have to do a refresher on the quest order. I think it's meant that you can do them in any order, but maybe there's something that we need to do before the bone pit completely unlocks. I don't remember. But anyway, going back to my mic. This is my new mic, everyone. Isn't it fancy? It's nice and little. Again, big shout out to Evil Ninja Cat and Dr. V. They got me this beautiful mic for Christmas. I absolutely love it. It's better than the one I was using. I think I sound a lot clearer. I think it does a much better job of getting rid of all the background noises and all that nonsense. So, really love it. And then, wife got me this headset. Isn't it nice? Man, it feels good to be back. I haven't played video games, like, basically since my last stream. That's the part of this that's sucked, is I haven't been able to actually dig into this, and it feels good to be back. It really does. So like I said, we're looking at changing up either times or days for doing the stream. Main problem is, a little background for everyone, like I have a hybrid schedule for my job, so I work from home 2 days a week. But the days I go in office, I go in early, super early. So what was happening is I was working hybrid Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Runs the place for Harlan.
Whoop.
Or with him. Or
my hybrid schedule was Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is the same night I'm gonna stream. So what was happening is I'd stream till around 10, and then I have to break down all my equipment because I can't just leave it out. So usually that means after I get ready for bed and everything, I'm in bed by 11, and then I've got to wake up at 5 o'clock to get to work on time, sometimes even 4:30. So on a good night, I'm getting max 6 hours of sleep, and it was catching up with me. But the flip side is that my wife works hybrid schedule as well, and she has the opposite days that I do. So we're trying to figure out what the right balance is. Because, like, if I do it on Wednesdays, like, I've got to end the stream at 9 so my wife can get to bed early enough and I'm not waking up her. Because, spoiler alert, my setup is in my bedroom. So when my wife goes to bed, I can't be sitting here talking to all you guys playing games and being all loud because she needs to sleep. I also need to be able to get to bed at a good enough time so that I can wake up early and still go to work and be functional. So that's what we're feeling out. That's why we dropped it down to 1 day. We're going to test out probably different days over the next couple of weeks. I think the next week we'll probably test out Thursday and do 7 to 9. I think what we'll end up is 7 to 9 will probably be the sweet spot. 2 hours, we keep the 2 hours going. And then we tweak the days depending. Let's see here.
Many thanks.
Excuse me. Who are we talking to in here? Jethin. What's up, Jethin?
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you.
Oh, giggity. All right.
What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Oh, that's right. We're investigating because the guys reporting her missing. Let's see. Could Nanette be in trouble?
Do you think Nanette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Nanette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Has Ghislaine spoken to you?
Ghislaine knew about you and Nanette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
So you think she...
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
You seem fond of Ninette.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Let's see. You sure she
Any
isn't a
chance
mage?
Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Okay, that was a great help.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there.
Okay.
And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Okay, will do. Ooh, can we talk to you again?
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I'm sure.
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Plenty of people are strictly dickly, but not this Hawke. No, 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 no.
Don't you threaten my boy, you skinny hag. I'll have you sacked.
Loving the guitars. Very relaxing. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that covers every quest in this area. I'm sure there's a way to do this correctly. I'm just going to take it one spot at a time. Let's try the first sacrifice. Let's try bait and switch. I don't know. In a way, this is kind of nice. Like, I was prepping for all of my streams beforehand, and I kind of knew what to expect and what quest I was going to do. I kind of like freeforming
trying to take over at night.
not knowing where to go or what to do.
Someone else will always pay for their removal.
Kirkwall, Lowtown. Okay. Give me that codex. Oh. Fire, fire.
Better luck in the next one.
Oh, come on. That was weak. Ooh, I leveled up, though. Let's see, we got all those guys. Give me your loot, Mofo, and let's see. Enzo the Contact.
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
That's me.
I used to work with Athenril, if that's what you mean.
Yes, it is. What I mean, that is... My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Twitchy little spud.
Bartrand used to be like that.
Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
I'd pay to see that.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll get it back for you.
Must we?
Oh, thank goodness. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Oh, Carver. You annoying little twat. Oh. Level up. Attributes. Let's see, I think we're going with the magic willpower build here. Let's just go with pure magic for now. And let's see. Definitely want brittle. Okay. Oh. Confirm. Okay. Got it. Okay. Oh, oh. Hello. I'm stronger than you are.
Is everyone still alive?
Okay. We got him. We got him. Let's see. Good. There was a guy down here. Yep, there he is. Okay. Let's level up Carver. Attributes. Alright, we got strength. I think Constitution's probably going to be one too, but let's just focus on strength for now. Alright, and then with him, we're going for, this is two-handed. Yep, we want the full Megillah. Wait, hold on. Vanguard, Defender, Warmonger, Battlemaster. Yeah, let's just go with the full tree for dual wield right now. Killer Blow. Alright. I forgot, I mapped out builds for all my followers too, and explanations why I wanted to do them. Go up.
Why do elves stay here? It's so horrible.
I mean, really nice of them to like group up like that for me. I mean, it made killing so much Okay, Vera, you got blood in your coat. I gotcha. Okay, we got this. And yes, I do pick up whatever I want, because, excuse me, I like selling everything even when it's garbage. That's just who I am. Enigma of Kirkwall. Check that out. Okay, I think that's another quest. We'll have to check it out when the time comes. Let's level up Varric. And then, let's see. I think we want Cunning. Yeah. Cunning and Dex. Let's do the full Bianca tree because it's badass. And then let's go into the abandoned house. Okay.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Yes, I thought so. Let's see. Can you fix it?
Easy as pie.
There we go. Thank you, Varric. We have a door here. Anything in here? Let's see. A crate with a longsword. Okay, nothing too fancy.
Yeah!
Someone must have tipped them off.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
Anders, you're my healer. You're getting all the heals, buddy. Glyph, we got that already. Come on, what's this? Okay, well, we'll give you some fire too, or coat of cold. Let's go with that. Yeah. Very good. Okay, cool. Smuggler's cargo. Nothing in there. What
it's empty.
Waste of bloody time.
Yeah,
Who
it
put
was.
us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Fucking A. Did this guy betray us? I think if I remember this quest correctly, I think this guy was setting us up. Probably have some more guys to fight once we come outside and try to get back to him. Jittery ass little dwarf. Oh, cutscene. Yep, I was right.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Oh, I remember what this is for. I remember. This is the quest that leads us to Fenris. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, if I remember right, let's loot all these freaking bodies, because you know me, I gotta have all the fucking loot. And then if we get up right here is when we get to see Fenris for the first time, and there it is, motherfuckers. Our boy Fenris. Nope, wait.
I don't know who you are,
He's
friend,
coming.
but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
There we go.
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I don't think so. Boom.
I am not a slave.
Damn right you're not.
I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
We had no trouble.
Don't worry, we do this sort of thing often.
Impressive. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Slavers deserve their fate. 100%.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm
don't
happy
fuck
I
with
helped.
slavers, ever.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
What do you think was in it?
You're expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
Is that it?
All that for an empty chest.
No, there's more.
Oh.
It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna make it worth my time. Lead the way.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
Fucking A.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it.
Oh, I know you will.
The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Sweet. And for all of his high and mighty bullcrap, Carver doesn't give you any positive feedback for busting up slavers. That's the shit that pisses me off. Another reason why Carver is such a good dick. Wasn't such a chore now, was it? Give me your loot. Okay, injury kits, check. Alright. I think it's time to get the hell out of here. Yep, Anzo's gone. Alright. Cool. That covers that. Where are we going next? Alright. First sacrifice, bait and switch. I don't think I'm ready to do that. Okay. Wait, there it is. There's the bone pit. Okay. It was all the way over here. Didn't even notice it. Okay, I think we'll do the bone pit next. Save some of our fellow Ferelden's. Man, I am losing it tonight. First I couldn't remember the name Grey Wardens, and now I'm calling Ferelden's. This is what happens when you don't stream for a while. You just lose all your flow, memory. Also, you know, I'm 40 years old, memory's starting to go. Alright.
Cubit's miners must be a desperate lot to work here.
Well, yeah. Most of the Ferelden refugees are getting shit on. Take whatever work they can get. Down there is where we're going to fight a big-ass dragon later. Come into my fire. Come on, baby, let my fire. Okay. Give me the ring. Give me your moth-eaten scarf. Onyx fragment. Gold stamina drought. Let's see. Pile of bones right here. Looting the dead. That's right. We're good guys, but we got no respect for dead. Their shit is ours. That's how we're playing this all the time. And I know we got to go up there, but I know there's some shit over here. First we're going to go here, and then we're going to go over here. And for those of you that are like me and absolutely have to get everything, picking up these codexes is necessary to get a trophy. So just keep that in mind. If you're like me and you're so completely anal that you have to get every single trophy and achievement, then yeah, you've just got to do it. To me, it's worth it. I know a lot of people are like, that's so weird. I don't need to do that. And I'm just like, you know what? That's my jam, man. Like, for me, getting all the trophies and achievements gives me that sense that I've completed just about everything there is to complete in the game. I feel like I've seen everything and done everything at that point. And I need that. That's my closure once the game is done. And then the best part is once I've done that, when I come back to the game, which I do for a lot of these, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can just enjoy the game. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I can enjoy the game without doing that. Good for you. You're not a psychopath like I am, so... Excuse me. I know I'm crazy, I know I'm weird, I know that it's not normal, but you know what? It's who I am. Alright, we did that. We got up here. Is there something over... We went this way, but did I go over this way? Yes, I did. Not paying attention to where I'm going. Alright. So the next one that we're hitting up is we are doing the inside of this dungeon. Got to rescue my fellow Fereldans. Man, I love this game.
An entrance to the mines.
I've missed playing this. I really have. Not even just the streaming. I've missed the streaming too. But just playing this game has been... Oh, it's such a fun series. Like, I'm excited to get through this. I'm excited to get through Inquisition. And then I am definitely picking up with Veilguard. Now, look. I've been avoiding any reviews I can have of Veilguard. I know there's a lot of people shitting on it. I know there's a lot of people defending it. Whoop. Hold on. Where we going? Oh, shit. Me, I don't care what the reviewers, streamers, you know, influencers all say about it. One of the things I've realized over the last few weeks, months, is that a lot of these, you know, as much as I love the modern age, I love all the tech and everything like that, one of the things I don't love is that in the never-ending quest to be the first to review, the first to run a story, we've got a whole slew of people now that are desperate for clicks and views, and to get those clicks and views, they will latch onto any negative thing they can find about a game and use that to shit all over it. And while that's what you want to do, fine. What I'm realizing more and more is all that serves to do is to preemptively bias me against a game before I've had a chance to play it. And I don't want to do that anymore. I like picking up a game, playing it, and deciding I loved it without anybody else telling me it was shitty before. And the same goes in reverse. I like picking up a game and finding out, you know, it's crap, and then after the fact, a bunch of people loved it. Like, a good example of that, Helldivers. I almost bought Helldivers during the big Helldivers 2 craze. Almost went for it. A lot of my friends were getting in on it. They kept praising it, and at the time, I just didn't want to spend the money. I had other things I wanted to spend my money on.
I don't think they're here to chat.
Where are you? Okay. And I didn't get into it. And within, no lie, I think 4 weeks of all of them buying the game, they'd all stop playing. And I'm not saying Helldivers 2 is a bad game. Not at all. What I am saying is I would have really been pissed if I spent that money on a game and after 4 weeks, everyone that I knew that was playing with it and convinced me to play it dropped out. That would have annoyed the ever-loving shit out of me. And so I think taking the stance that you're not going to just buy into the hype of a game, whether it's positive or negative, and see for yourself means, it ends up being better overall. Not just, for your wallet, but also for you personally, enjoyment of a game. Like, you can really just explore games the way they're meant to be explored. Pick it up, play it, and see if you like it. Obviously, I'm not trying to get super political here, but I'm very left-leaning. I don't care if you think that means I'm woke, if it doesn't mean I'm woke, whatever you think about that. I don't care about wokeness in games. I don't think it's a bad thing. I do think a lot of private companies and corporations will try to capitalize it in the hopes of making money, but I don't think it kills the game. And so, since most of the complaints I've heard about Veilguard are that it's too woke, that's not enough to make me not want to play it. So I've already got the game. Gonna play it on PlayStation, like I've played every other Dragon Age game so far. And I'm going to see what it's all about. And it's going to be a while. Not going to happen right away. I've got to finish Dragon Age 2. Got to finish a replay of Inquisition, which that is going to be a really long one. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give all my opinions fresh, free of any bias or anything else. And we'll see how it goes. And for those of you that are going to stick with me, I'm going to appreciate it. Thank you in advance. It'll be worth it to play the game. I know it will. Even if my takeaway is that Veilguard is like the weakest in the series, it'll be worth it to go on that journey on my own and not just avoid it because a bunch of other people didn't like it. And I know that was a really long-winded way to explain this, but for those of you that stuck with me through it, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. A lot of fucking dragons. I think this is probably the reason why I like these guys. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy.
Praise and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Let's see. How did this happen?
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter.
Bloody slaughter?
Scared out of my wits. I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was. Only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Any other survivors?
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You can go now.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Ah. I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
Alright. Did you really wonder that, Anders? Did you really? Okay, so this wants us to go that way. I'm going to go this way to pick up whatever is over here. Another complaint about this game. So the biggest complaints that I remember when this game first came out is the copy-paste maps. They reused a lot of maps. Oftentimes, it's just the same map, but in reverse and things like that. Which, yeah, I agree, does kind of suck. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not horrible. Let's see. And then the combat. Everyone hated the combat. So I think the combat in Origins, because it was so much more focused on tactics, I think a lot of people that like that style of game were like, this is perfect. This is the kind of game we want because it's that tactical style of fighting. A lot of them, I think, expanded out to the top view and did all that. I never really liked that type of fighting style. I think Origins made it really fun to play. I don't begrudge it. I still think Origins is a classic playthrough. But like, I really like this game. I know a lot of people think it's too button mashy, there's no strategy. I disagree. I still think you've got to play it smart. I think the combat in here makes you feel a lot more powerful. I'm not having to stop in the middle to reposition people. You can if you want, but it's not necessary in this game. I really like that. And that's where I'm always going to disagree with the haters.
Right there!
And then where this game succeeds, where it does a great job, is the story. The Mages versus Templar story is so good, it's the basis of every other game that's come after it. I mean, I don't know about Veilguard, but, you know, given what little I've heard, I assume. But yeah, like, this is a really amazing story. And when you look at all the development problems it had, and learn about how this was just going to be a DLC that got turned into a game, pretty impressive, if you ask me. Let's see, first sacrifice, ducks. Let's go. Viscount Eustace Pommel. Let's put this here. I really think it's a testament to what developers can do, even when presented with a really bad situation. This game turned out great. I think the story alone makes it absolutely not only worth it to play, but replay. The side characters, again, in my opinion, some of the best in the game. We just saw Fenris, he's amazing. This is the first game where we get Varric, who's been a staple in all games from here to Veilguard. I know he's back there. Isabella, again, is a favorite for me. I think the only character in here that I think that I would call weak would be Meryl. And even she is better than I think some of the characters in other versions of the game. So
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't.
Really
go there and see the corpses for yourself.
Boy.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
You're a Ferelden, but you're one of the good ones. Let's see. Should we find? I don't envy them.
I bet their first task will be cleaning up the entrails the last shift left behind.
A dragon killer and a mind reader. Wonderful. Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together?
Work together? With him?
I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why so generous?
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
Let's see. I'll do it for the workers.
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there. But it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Very good, very good. Where are we at now? Map. It's a plot point. I think I'm gonna go do the workers. I'm gonna advance this one a little bit more. Quest updated. Get back to work. Yep. There we go. Waiting to go. Come on now, let's start the show. All right, Where are those workers at? I believe they're over this way. Thought they were this way, but maybe they are this way. Okay.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow Ferelden, no less.
1,000 thanks for saving Jensen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Giggity.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Alright, let's see. The mine's safe for now.
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
And your eggplant.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
How about a raise?
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well,
And trust these teas, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
Yeah.
Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Nobody follows the law.
Let's see. Pretty sure this guy's got a quest for us again. Now that we've gotten him back to work, we need to report into him.
The miners agreed to return to work, but I had to double their wages.
What? That is coin out of both our pockets.
You get what you pay for.
Perhaps the miners will work harder now we're paying them enough to survive.
Throw scraps to a dog, and you encourage him to beg for more.
Oh, you
I run a business,
froggy
not a
bastard.
kennel.
You weren't running anything until we fixed your problem.
I will
One of
excuse
the
you
few
this
times
once.
I agree with Carver.
You are new to this.
Good job, Carver.
In the future, let me handle the coin. You handle the danger.
All right, Varric. So Carver agreed, but I got no plus with him. Okay. All right, where are we going next? What is next on our list? Remains of the Outlaw, Bearded Beast. Let's check this one out over at the docks. There we go. All right. Man, that's the other thing. The load times are so much harder on the PlayStation 3. On the Xbox, where I'm doing that tandem playthrough, just like that, man. Load times are just nothing. It's awesome.
Ferelden, ain't you? Let me get back to work.
Let's see. Arentil the Lesser.
This fell into my hands.
Oh, that was easy.
Recognize it? Just stumbled on this. I could get Ferelden's 6 for a silver.
Alright, then what we got over here? What we got over here? I have no idea what that accent was. Ooh. Hey, it's Lord Harrowmont. I remember him. Wait, isn't he supposed to be dead?
Lord Harrowmont, what do we do with the human?
Stand down. He's not our foe.
What was that about?
Assassins. The boat to Ravane is within sight, but the Carta would see me dead before I get there. How would you like to make some coin?
You're a lord?
I've never seen a dwarven lord.
You still haven't. If you're looking at him in daylight, he's not a lord anymore.
I'm Renville Harrowmont, the last of my house. My family was once revered in Orzammar. Now I'm nothing but a surfacer on the run.
Oh, wait a minute. He's a Harrowmont, but he's not the Harrowmont. Why is the Carta?
You must have greatly angered the Carter for them to attack you with so many witnesses around.
My family was murdered one by King Balin, after my uncle failed to claim the throne.
Okay, there we go.
Balin's reach is long, and his vengeance a terrible thing to behold.
Now, just a reminder, we were metagaming a little bit in Origins. The reason we chose the other guy and not Harrowmont is because I knew the ending. When you choose Harrowmont, he's basically a conservative, right? And so the dwarves actually, by choosing the nicer guy, his rules and regulations reinforce the caste system. They lose ground to the Darkspawn. So going against Harrowmont is actually the better choice for the dwarves, even though it means siding with a guy that's kind of a dictator. I'll help.
I'll clear the way for you, Harrowmont.
Dispatch these ruffians and I'll pay you what I can now. And by the ancestors, I will reward you proper when I am safe.
Yep.
What is your name?
Hawke.
A good name. I will remember it.
The Carta has several groups lying in wait for us. Take the battle to them.
All right. Least I can do, considering my previous Grey Warden character
no thanks.
Fucked you. Or fucked your family. Oh wait, last of his line. It is here. Okay, so wait, where are we going here? Okay. Did I miss something? Carta did miss that. Okay. Hold on. Let's check out the journal here. Last of his line. Rumors. Companions. Nope. Secondary. Eliminate the Carter thugs who are trying to kill Lord. They are looking throughout the docks. Okay, so I guess I'm just wandering the docks trying to find Carter thugs. Is that what's happening? Okay. We can do that. Oh, there we go.
Harrowmont spoke to you, didn't he? Whatever reward he offered, we'll offer you more to kill him.
Let's see. Time to die.
How about I take care of you instead?
Yep.
Stupid bastard!
Thanks, but no thanks.
Got near a ship again.
Garrett Hawke,
you do the only job that don't have.
Yes, I do, Garrett. I do get results. I like how there's just people casually walking through this massive
The
brawl.
alienage is dirty, crowded, and full of awful elven diseases. Oh.
It's kind of funny, you get to see the progression of these games, right? Because, like, you know, these generations, we were getting much better graphics. We actually had, like, much more voiceover work. You could see the mouths and eyes move and minor facial expressions, and that was, like, amazing. Now we've got, like, NPC AI where they actually react to the things you do and get out of the way. That didn't really exist for games like this. At least not to my memory. I could be wrong. Like, they could have been there, but I don't recall, you know, NPCs being that smart.
That's good for some, I guess.
Could be wrong. I just remember seeing that kind of stuff a lot more in more recent generations, PS4 and above.
More refugees pouring in every day.
Ooh. Come on, guys. Firepower.
You want that? This is my favorite part!
Leveled up. Goodies over here.
Feel free to look at my merchandise, if you've the coin.
Probably gonna sell, not gonna buy. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep that for Anders. Oh. Get rid of all my trash, because every little bit helps. Level up my Hawke. Yep, that can go to Anders. Let's see, cunning and health. That is a Varric ring. Absolutely. This one, willpower. That is a mage ring or mage necklace. So let's give that to me. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I can't wear that, but Anders can. All right, interesting. Let's see. Gloves of the unknowable unknown. Okay. We can give the apostate's gloves to Anders. No, we can't, because he can't wear that gear for some reason. It's restricted to me. Okay. And it does nothing? That's a weird restriction. Let's go back and talk to the new Lord Balin. I still think this game is beautiful. Like, I think it's a testament to devs that they were able to make such beautiful looking games on such old hardware now. I mean, I think we're getting close to these games being considered retro. Maybe not there yet completely, but I think we're approaching that time period.
I wager you've a bright future ahead of you. Take this. More will come, as promised. May the stone look after you.
All right. All right, what do we do now? Let's go. Let's continue bait and switch. think this is, if I remember right, this is the Fenris quest.
You do get results, don't you?
I do indeed. That's why they call me Mr. Results Man.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
Who is this
man? I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
Nothing like a prepared mage.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Alright, so we're not taking Carver. We're gonna get Anders. We're gonna get Varric. And I will most likely be running with Fenris as my main tank for the rest of the game. Because he's a badass. And I especially like doing like the good, basically the getting the friendly relationship with Fenris, because he by default hates mages, right? So I like that, you know, we'll be the one mage that he warms up to. All right.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him. Denarius!
Alright, let's do a quick level up. Definitely want to boost your strength. You've got your main stat. Give you the whirlwind. Great. Now you're all caught up with where Carver is. Give you more magic. Can we do any of your special stuff yet? Oh, yes. Here we go. Make you a better healer. Man, I cannot talk to you.
You hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I swear I'm not having a stroke.
That's just
Varric.
I love doing that.
Okay, nothing here. I think everything up here is locked, but I'm not sure. Nope, maybe not. What's over here? Do you want to check the other areas? I think we do.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Got all that? Okay. Did you guys see how Fenris was just solo taking those shades?
They've got reinforcements!
Found something for a quest. I didn't catch what it was, but I found something. Went the wrong way. Oh no, that was a dead end. Okay, so we're back to where we were before. We already got there. We already got over here. So now we're back to this area. We're gonna go up here.
Want me to take a look at that?
I do, Varric. Anything over here? Here's the last one. Okay.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Fair enough. Valuables. So one thing about getting those DLCs with all that great gear is it makes all the a lot of the other gear just unnecessary and pitiful.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of yet another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
Survival.
I'm just trying to get by.
Yet I have seen many crimes done in the name of survival.
Hawke isn't the only mage around here.
I imagine I appear ungrateful.
Yeah.
If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You would help a mage?
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Denarius. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it.
That's right, buddy.
Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Okay, keep you. Yeah. And I just realized that we need to get Isabella. Alright. Because she is going to be the one I'm romancing, and I cannot wait to do it. Hangman, I think that's where she's at. I like that the tavern's called the Hanged Man, and they got him swinging by his ankles, which I feel like was an attempt to make the game over. Like, it's one of those like censor things like they do on TV where they like bleep out words or something. I feel like somebody was like, no, it's too graphic if you have him actually hanging by his neck. There she is.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
Don't fuck with Isabella.
I didn't think so.
I really do love the changes they make to her model. Much more improved after Origins.
And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
And no, it's not the skimpy clothes. Overall, I just think it looks better. Hoist the mainsail?
When you talk about hoisting the mainsail, what do you really mean?
What else could it mean? It requires strength, knowledge of rigging, and a small measure of sobriety.
I know my way around rigging just fine. And I'm good with my hands.
Oh my. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
What do you need?
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
I'll do
I
it.
think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Alright, let's talk to Varric.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Protecting my family.
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around.
No.
Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
So does insomnia. Let's see. So does...
What about you?
Wrong one.
Been in any good battles?
Does arguing with Bartrand count? I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Alright, well, that worked out. Oh wait, nope, it was this way. There we go.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
Alright. Isabella. We're gonna get that's what we're gonna get her in our party, and I think that's what we're gonna wrap it up for the night. All right. So after I get her, I think the main party I'll be using is going to be Fenris, Isabella, and Anders. Anders for heal, Fenris for tank, Isabella for lockpicking and wooing.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Oh, that's not going to work out for you.
It's pretty here. Right. Once the nobles are out of the way, you can really admire the scenery.
He'll not get away with this. Come on.
ominous music is ominous. And yes, this is the boss fight.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Let's see. Castillon needs
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Yep.
Stab first, ask questions later.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
Hader mentioned human cargo.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I can see that's wrong.
Yep.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Saucy little minx. Alright, sorry Varric, you're out. Isabella's in. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. Alright. Let's level up Isabella, get her all acquainted with the group. I'm pretty sure we want to dual weapon her up. Alright, where are we going next?
These thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
Either do I. Okay. check out the first sacrifice, find out what's going on there. I always like the art style in this game too, with like the artwork they have and cut like load windows and things, and even the comic booky way they tell the stories. Excuse me. I don't know. I just always dig it. It's very, very much a Dragon Age thing. I'm wondering if I hope they keep that in Veilguard. That's the one thing I don't know. Like I said, I've been trying to stay away from any talk of Veilguard to not bias myself. But it makes me wonder, meeting place, if they keep this kind of like unique art style. I hope they didn't lose that, because I know that Veilguard changed a lot. Alright. There's our Templar.
We don't.
Get back.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Ninette de Carag. I hear she got around. And you were asking about her, so I just assumed.
Preposterous. I was concerned that she was in danger, and that is all. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Waste of time?
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
Between the Circle and Ghislaine, is it any wonder these women ran away?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Interesting. Can you track Meren down?
Doesn't the Circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Interesting. Let's see. Can I help at all?
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Syrah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lothering. I should look into that.
Okay. And I think that's gonna be the spot we stop. Let's check this out here. Going back to Darktown first. Ridiculously slow loading screens. Man, we're so spoiled now. And on this PS3, like, I upgraded the hard drive. It's still an HDD, it's not like an SSD, but it's definitely faster than the base hard drive the PS3s came with, so we're already seeing improvement from what, like, regular PS3s had. Let's go to Gamlen's house. Alright, let's, whoop, come on, autosave's kicking my butt here. Yep, hurry up and autosave, please. Please hurry up, there we go. Alright. I like a hard save on there too, and we've only done 2. Oh my gosh, I need to start saving more. Alright, cool, so that's where we're going to end today's session. Thank you everyone for joining me back on my little streaming channel here. Couple other announcements. Mentioned a lot of this stuff in the beginning. Gonna repeat it at the end. So number 1, no longer on X. I'm done with X. Fuck Elon Musk. I'm now on Blue Sky. Much better community if you ask me. Feels like it's the way Twitter used to be way back when. Definitely has that old school Twitter vibe. If you guys are already on there, follow me at Wolfman1546. If you're not on there, get on there and follow me at Wolfman1546. Also, Discord server. The links are on my link tree, also available on my Blue Sky and pretty much any other place that I've got links, YouTube, whatnot. Check out my profile. Join our Discord server. It's not just for me to promote my streaming, though that happens, but more what I'm trying to build there is a community of people that love to game, love to talk about movies, books, comics, anything. Like, I just want a cool little chill community where if we want to debate like lore, you know, book theories, comic book theories, movies, TV, any of that stuff. That's what my goal is. I'm trying to keep it more interactive. Got a couple of mods already. It's a small group now, hoping to grow it. Check out the link, join us, come out, hang, chill, chat it up, whatever you want. Definitely would love it if you guys would do that. And then the last thing, again, one more third final shout out to Dr. V and Evil Ninja Cat. This mic is awesome. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot better than my previous mic. I can already tell that I think I'm sounding a lot better. So give me some feedback on that if you guys want. And then once again, shifting times now, no longer doing that 8 to 10 slot. We're going to do 7 to 9. Still working out days. Today was fun. Might do Thursdays. Probably try that next week. Keep an eye out. Again, follow me on Blue Sky for any updates about the stream, or join the Discord. You'll get information on both. And then the last thing is, given all the issues with TikTok that have been happening, I'm still on TikTok. You'll still see clips of my stream show up on TikTok, but I'm now diversifying. So I'm going to start putting them on the YouTube Shorts so you guys can see them there. I've also joined Rednote and Clapper. I'm feeling both of those out. Not sure if I'm going to stay on Rednote just yet. It was kind of a cool fad, but like, you know, I'm not sure if that's the place. We'll see how it goes. Also on Clapper, if you guys haven't tried that out, it's a good TikTok alternative. A lot of people on TikTok have switched over to that as well. I'm on both those, again, at Wolfman1546. Pretty easy to find. I don't think you're going to see too many people with my username on there. Check it out. Again, thank you everyone for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.